students, welcome to the science class. Today is your biology test of chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1 is crop production and management and chapter 2 is microorganism, friend and foe. So firstly we will realize chapter 1 crop production and management. So what is crop? When plant of same kind grown and cultivated in a field of on a large scale is known as crop. If you will say that crop of wheat, it means all plants in a field are of same kind. There are various kinds of crops, and on the basis of season in which they grow, crops are classified into two groups, Rabi crops and Kharif crops. Rabi crops are also known as winter crops. They are sown in the month of September, October and harvested in the month of March, April. Well, Rabi crops are some examples of Rabi crops are wheat, gram, peas, mustard. All these are some examples of Rabi crops. Kharif crops are also known as summer crops. They are sown in the month of June, July and harvested in the month of September, October. Um, rice, uh, paddy, maize, groundnut, all these are some examples of Kharif crops. Uh, Kharif crops required plenty of water, so monsoon rain is very necessary for these crops. To produce good quality of crops, farmers performs various functions that are known as agriculture practices. First step is preparation of soil. It involves loosening and turning of soil. So the loosening and turning of soil is known as plowing or tilling. What is known as plowing or tilling? What is the process of loosening and turning of soil called? It is known as plowing or tilling. Next step is, and plowing and tilling are done by some agriculture implements like plow, hoe and cultivator. Sowing of seeds. Firstly, the farmer select good quality of seeds and then he sows seeds. This can be done by scattering and by using seed drill. Seed drill is an instrument by which seeds are sown in the field at same interval and same depth. After that, adding manures and fertilizers. Manures is an organic substance which is prepared by the dead decomposition of dead plants and animals, and fertilizers are chemical substance, or you can say that inorganic substance. It is prepared in lab by using chemicals. Some fertilizers are urea, NPK. NPK is nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. N is the symbol of nitrogen, P is phosphorus and K is potassium. So it is NPK fertilizers, ammonium sulfate, potash. All these are some examples of fertilizers. Next step is irrigation. Watering or supplying of water in the field at same interval is known as irrigation. There are some traditional methods of irrigation. In which irrigation can be done by using rahat, moat, chain pump, thekli. All these are some traditional methods of irrigation. And modern methods of irrigation, drip irrigation system and sprinkler system. Next step in agriculture practices is protection from weeds. Weeds are the unwanted plants that grown along with main crops, and the removing of weeds is known as weeding. What is known as weeding? The removal of weeds from main plants is known as weeding. Weeding can be done by mechanical method. It can be done by khurpi or harrow, and chemical methods. We can remove weeds by using chemicals. 2,4-D and MCPA are some chemicals that used to remove weeds, and these are known as weedicides. Next, next agriculture practices is harvesting. After maturing crops, crops are harvested, cutting down. So cutting down of mature crops is known as harvesting. It can be done by manually by using sickle, and it can also done by machine using machine, and machine that is used in harvesting is known as harvester. After harvesting crops, the last most important step is storage. If grains are not storage properly, it will be destroyed. So for from preventing preventing from insects, rats, and microorganisms, proper storage is necessary. Proper storage of grains is necessary, and for storage of grains, silos and large silos and granaries are used, because they store large scale of crops. As we get food from plants, animals also provide us food. So the proper care, uh, food and shelter is also necessary for animals. And when proper care, food and shelter provided to animals on large scale, it is known as animal husbandry. And rearing of some animals is naming some scientific name. Rearing of honeybees is known as apiculture. Rearing of fish is known as pisciculture. And practice of raising birds like chicken, ducks, etc. is known as poultry farming. So all these about the crop production and management. Next topic is microorganisms. You know that microorganisms are very tiny organisms which we cannot see with our naked eyes. They can be seen only under the microscope. So they are also known as microorganism, microscopic organism. They are classified into different categories: bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa, and viruses. Singular form of these organisms: bacteria. Singular form of bacteria is bacterium. Singular form of fungi is fungus. Algae. Singular form of algae is alga. Singular form of protozoa is protozoan, and singular form of viruses is virus. These microorganisms are found on land, in water, and in air. Means they are found everywhere. Some microorganisms are very useful for us, and some are very harmful for us. So they are said to be friend and foe. Lactobacillus bacteria, which present in milk, and it convert milk to curd. Rhizobium bacteria, present in the root nodules of leguminous plants. It converts atmospheric nitrogen to soluble form of nitrogen, which takes by plants to make protein. Yeast is a microorganism which used in the formation of alcohol, acetic acid, that is known as vinegar, and it is also used in baking industry for making cake, pastries, bread, etc. Microorganisms has some medicinal uses. Penicillin antibiotic is formed by derived from fungus Penicillium notatum. Penicillium notatum is a fungus by which penicillin antibiotic is derived, and it was discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928. Microorganisms also has in our environment clean and increase the soil fertility, and some Some microorganisms are caused disease in human beings like bacteria, uh, tuberculosis, typhoid and cholera. These diseases are caused by bacteria. Malaria is caused by protozoa, and measles, chickenpox, hepatitis. All these diseases are caused by virus. Human disease, except the human disease, microorganisms also caused of plant diseases. Some plant diseases like citrus canker, it is caused by bacteria in plants. Rust of wheat is caused by fungi, and yellow vein mosaic of bhindi is caused by virus. So these are some diseases that are caused by microorganisms. So in this way, microorganisms are harmful for us also. So students, revise all topics of this chapter very carefully and do your test with honesty. Thank you. All the best.